Alright guys, we have a Riven matchup, which is a pretty bad one. Like, it's actually a pretty big counter matchup, and I want to showcase you guys exactly on how to beat that one today. So it's Riven versus Yorick, and what we have is the standard page, we have the conquer page, and then we also have the sorcery page. Also got a longsword. You can play this matchup with a Dorn's blade, but it's not needed. Like, you can get away with the longsword just fine. It's not a bone plating. Nice. Okay, so this matchup is a tough one because Yorick can lock you down and can poke you as well, because he's got the wall for poke. Actually, I'll land right here straight away. Nice, pretty good start right here. So Yorick matchup is an interesting one. The only things that you need to know is, like, when you hit level 3, you have to rely on the short trades more. However, level 1 and 2, Riven actually wins very hard. You can win this matchup very easily level 1. So if you ever run into it, play aggressive. Try and win it early. If you win the level 1 and 2, you also get to win, like, the rest of the lane phase more easily, because you will have a lead against them, especially when you get a kill on him. Let's see here. We will shove this one. Maybe go for like a tiny short trade if possible. Oh, I did not get the cannon. That's my bad. Yep, there is the thing that I was talking about. Yep. So, as you can see, like, once Yorick gets you stuck up in that wall, he can actually walk up to you and kill you very easily, because you don't have space to, like, use your combo. You can't get out of the wall anymore. So if you're too low, you're gonna die. Keep that in mind. This matchup is not an easy one, because if you consistently dodge Yorick's E, so the thing that, like, the thing he drops at you, if you dodge that one, that's basically his main source of damage. If you dodge that, you're not gonna take any damage. But the second thing that you have to dodge, which is a little bit harder to do, is the wall, because you have 2 things to dodge. So, and also the wall is, like, way bigger of an ability than his E is. So keep that in mind, guys. Now, the wave is bouncing back into me, so we're just gonna play it safe. Maybe I'm gonna do the best I can to, like, thin it out, because if we let Yorick back right now, he will actually buy items, which we don't want, right? So maybe we can actually thin it out. I'm gonna use my potion here. We're going to take a lot of damage. I'm gonna try preventing him from pushing this one. He's gonna go for the cannon. I'm gonna kill him right here. Yep. Guys, every single time your opponent is gonna go for the cannon, most people cannot accept, like, you all-inning when they try and get the cannon. Most people want to try and get the cannon no matter what happens. If you see somebody trying to take the cannon, just go for it. If you're stronger, go for it. This is like a very good example. Like, we are stronger than him, he takes cannon, we can just all-in. Because the chance of him taking that cannon is just very likely. A lot of people fall for the cannon. They want to get it. People do anything to get cannons, so it's usually a very, very good bait. Now we're gonna stack the wave up. Gonna put it in my favor. We're about to reach level 6. As soon as we reach level 6, I will look for another all-in again. Seems like Yorick is smart. He's building slightly more tanky right now, which means I'm gonna struggle a little bit more trying to kill him. But he doesn't have, like, a lot of armor yet, so we should be okay. Now we have the wave building up. We're going to be using this build up for buying a new item. So now we just keep the wave for what it is. He can't stack his Q, so his E doesn't do any damage. If he was able to stack up with this Q, then his E would be doing far more damage, and it would become more important for me to sidestep it. It's okay. He lives right now, but we can dive him. I need my jungler to stay around. My jungler is making a very bad play right there. Okay, there you go. Now he's gonna dive him as well. There you go. Whenever you see junglers doing this, guys, if your jungler is gonna walk off like that, ping them back in, okay? You can dive people at this time. It just depends on how low HP they are, and how much CC they have, and how much HP you have. But you should always ping your jungler in this case, guys. If they make the wrong play, just send them back. Send them back to your lane. Make sure you dive. It's gonna make a big difference. Even right now, as we speak, we have a Sejuani up here. I'm gonna place a ward down. I'm gonna ping again, because I think we can get another catch. And unfortunately, he doesn't see it. Yeah, you see? My jungler did not see it. I pinged for him. Unfortunately, he didn't follow for it. But I think we can still dive. Maybe. It depends. Okay, my jungler is very scared. It's okay. Let's see. We're going to be farming. We're going to be getting Iron Spike. And then we're also going to get a Warhammer and then also a Ruby Crystal. And then we're also going to get a ward. Okay. If you guys, hear anything in the background, I think my dog is having a nightmare or something like that. I don't know. It sounds like it. My dog is being very loud in her dreams right now. Wouldn't be surprised if it catches on the mic. Alright, this guy's dead again. I got way too much of a lead right now. I have so many kills. I'm so far ahead of this Yorick already that we don't need to have my ultimate. There's no need to. If we have Ignite, we can already kill this guy. If he places the wall down, we just have to make sure we don't get caught inside of it. And we shot this one with the intention of getting Goredrinker. Alright. Wait a second. I'm gonna try getting a plating. Sidestep. And then we take this one too. We know exactly where the jungle is. The enemy jungle is currently in mid lane, pathing top side. He's currently walking up like this. So we can just safely back. There's nothing to worry about. We can now actually get my item. This will make me win lane very hard. Like the second you buy Goredrinker, everything else is going to get easier. Like the Goredrinker is the moment when you start outscaling Yorick if you have a lead.
An enemy has been slain.
Let's walk up here.
An enemy has been slain.
So the wave is bouncing back towards me because of the things that he spawned. I think I'm going to shove the wave though. Wait a second. I'm gonna try getting one more kill on this Yorick. It's gonna play it safe. I'm gonna let Yorick walk up to me. And then we're just gonna all in. If he doesn't walk up to me, he will still lose the last hits. So turns out this guy is taking Herald. Yeah, unfortunately it's not gonna do anything there. We just have to walk back to lane here. So you can see Yorick recognizes that he's losing very hard, so he's staying very, very, very far away from us, which is not necessarily a bad thing, because as I explained earlier, if the wave is pushing into you and you freeze the wave, then he will lose every single one of them. So we still win. Every wave that goes down is a lot of gold that Yorick is going to start missing. So we just have to stay very consistent at doing this, maybe for another minute, and then afterwards we're going to start shoving. We still have to get the final plating, so we need to bounce the wave back into him. More importantly, also stack the wave up, because if the wave starts stacking, then we can dive him under tower very easily. So what we're just gonna do is I'm gonna thin this out like this. I'm gonna keep that last CS right there. I'm gonna get the wave stuck here, and now we're gonna start out like stacking the wave up into him. So maybe try and get a kill in the meantime. Any trade we can get right now is good, because the lower HP Yorick is, the more likely we can dive him with the second wave that will arrive. So now we can look for a dive. So we hard shove. There you go. We got my jungler top lane as well. Oh, okay, cool. I didn't even take the last tower hit. Good stuff. I'm gonna keep that the way it is. No Q from Lee. Make sure I don't get caught up by the ultimate right there. I'm not gonna last hit the tower right now. I'm not gonna auto attack anything. I'm gonna let the wave die out first, and then, like, as soon as the tower is almost dead, then I will take it. So check this out. This is just another wave, like, making the lead, guys. There you go. So the whole wave is gone. Then we take the tower. Not before it, because we want Yorick to lose as much farm as possible. The more farm he loses, the harder I win. So keep that in mind too, guys. His farm, he's got 58, we have 116. So it's looking pretty good right now. It's looking very good. Let's go for lucidity boots. I'm gonna get myself probably hydra right now, because we're snowballing the game pretty easily right now. I think I'm gonna go for lifesteal for a little bit of sustain, and then we're also gonna go for a red trinket. And let's walk topside again. Drake is up currently. I want to try and fight for the dragon, so we're not gonna, you know, give it away to them. I will try and get it. But we have to pay very close attention to what's going to happen here. They are spawning heroed already, from what it seems. I can't let Yorick push this out. I need to get that wave. So let's see if we can walk up here. I'm going to try killing him without my ultimate if possible.
An ally has been slain.
Oh, I guess I don't have a choice. Or much of a choice anyway. Well, I guess I only get like one kill. Turns out that Fiddlesticks was apparently going top lane instead of to the Drake, so that's quite interesting. As you can see, it actually nearly worked out. My shield was like half a second. I could not have played this any better, to be honest. He, Lee Sin is smart. He kicked me first. He first hit R, so I couldn't sidestep anymore. He kicked me outside of the wave, so no matter how like the Q would hit. Not bad, man. Hey, by the way, Toplane, thank you for subbing. You're the first sub today, man. Thank you. Let's take a look.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
At least the good news is that even though I was ganked by 2 people, we still got, like, even, you know, with getting kills, we actually got the Drake. So it's not that bad. Now you gotta be very careful. Of course. That's what I was afraid about. Gotcha. Yeah, that's something that can happen when you play against Yorick. Like, you see, I'm like 8-1, this guy's 0-6. Funny enough. I could not all in him because he actually does have a lot of raw damage. So I had to walk away after hitting the first combo just to wait for my next combo again. That's like the best way to play it. This is actually very bad for me. The positioning was not good because MF was walking towards me. MF is here as well. And we got him. Now we go back to the lane here. Blue buff is apparently up right now. I will take that after getting this wave. And let's go for this one. And then after the blue buff, I will likely take one more wave and then we just go back afterwards. There's a contra ward down here, so I wouldn't be surprised if somebody's going to try and steal. But if that would happen, I would just go for the fight and then take that blue buff back. That would be okay with me. Let's go for this one too. MF is pathing top side. I think I can probably get a kill on him. There you go. A lot of people do not expect the jump right here. They do not expect a Riven to jump across. Especially when they just got back like here to farm out. Now we go back, we buy Hydra. Then after Hydra, I think I'm just gonna go for a black cleaver. So pretty standard. Pretty standard. Let's go for a red buff. My jungler is not taking red buff, so I'm going to take it for myself. We'll make some good use out of red buff. My teammates they're finally starting to win as well. That's good news. There's no wards down here. Always check with the red trinket if you have it. Funny, right? Look how strong Yorick is. 0-7, but he actually does a lot of damage. The champ actually does scale pretty hard. Let's see if we can also get this jungle camp right here. And then top side again, Lee Sin shows up. This is a fully thatted Lee, so with AoE damage. It's got Hydra too. Apparently he had no ultimate and he did like a blind Q. Apparently he had no vision. I think I can also kill this guy. Oh, did not reach. Apparently Yorick is top lane. I mean bot lane, like pushing down towers. Interesting. Let's pick up this one, then we start picking up this one, and now we're gonna go bottom. Gonna take care of this Yorick. I'm gonna use the portal. This Yorick is pretty tilted, by the way. Does not seem like he's playing safe at all anymore. Kind of reminds me of Sion. The Sion strategy. But yeah, this game is done, man. Look at the map right now. Look. This will be the end of the game.
My spirit is not lost.
Shut down. Executed.
Yep. I don't know which the review one is. But yeah, this game is done. These guys are giving up. I'm way too fed. I mean, I can do this for literally days. There you go. Hey, this is Riven vs Yorick. Thank you for watching today's video vid, and we'll see you next time. Peace.